Welcome to another episode of the Sports Minute. Former Cleveland Cavaliers veteran Richard Jefferson said on the Road Trippin' podcast that the Cavaliers did not put out total effort during the 2016-2017 regular season.
We barely won 50 games, and we were probably the best team in the league just because we were on some bullshit. So I'm saying it's hard to win games. It's hard to win games. We had the best player in the world in our team and all this shit. But, like, it's just, if you can't move as a cohesive unit, it is one of the worst experiences that you can be a part of in sports.
Now, for those that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the Cleveland Cavaliers knocked off the Golden State Warriors in 2016 to be the first and only NBA team in history to win the NBA Finals after being down 3-1. So the 2016-2017 season, that was their quest to repeat. And what Richard Jefferson is saying is, without saying it, there may have been some problems that may have contributed to not being better than they were the year before. They finished the 2017 season 51-31. They would finish an underwhelming 4-7 in their last 11 games before the playoffs started. But the Cavs were the best team in the East that year, so of course they could afford to take games off. Let's just be honest about it. They swept Indiana, they swept Toronto, knocked off Boston at 5, and then had that rematch for the third straight year with the Warriors and ultimately got killed in 5 games. I mean, what can you do when you have 4 All-Stars in their prime on one team? Not even LeBron could stop that. Jordan could. But anyway, we'll probably never know what really happened and what was going on because nobody's ever going to really talk about it. But you know, a lot of people may believe Kyrie Irving had an issue with it. You know how he can get sometimes and what he's going through right now. But we'll never know. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hey, listen, that was a memorable era, probably one of the greatest Cavaliers eras in NBA history. And it contributed to not only the 2016 NBA championship, which is our franchise's only championship, but it was the first championship for the city of Cleveland in over 50 years since the 1964 Cleveland Browns. Fast forward to today's era. The future is looking bright for the Cavaliers, ain't it? They just won their 8th straight, I believe. 114-100 over the LA Lakers, who is a struggling Lakers team right now, but we got Donovan Mitchell now, Darius Garland, that backcourt. This team is going to be exciting to watch. They are fun to watch right now, and I believe they're going to move past the play-in tournament, and they're going to clinch no lower than a 5th seed. I'm calling it now. They're second in the league in defense, second in the league in offense. Donovan Mitchell is averaging over 30 points a game, and I think we're starting to find our identity. We are starting to find our identity. And we can hit you from so many different angles. It's just an exciting team to watch this year. But still, Cleveland has a lot to prove. You want to win as much as possible because when that injury bug rears its head, you saw what happened after the All-Star break last season. The injuries just kept mounting up, and we got reduced to the play-in tournament. You want to win as much as possible. It doesn't matter if it's early season. You cannot afford to take games off. That is my thought on the Cavaliers. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Rico McGee. This has been the Sports Minute, and as always, we'll see you in a minute.